Well, chances are your budget might have changed this year. We had a lot of things impact all of us. And believe it or not, we're midway through the year. Want to bring in Dave Sant with Cypress Credit Union. Dave, how are we already halfway through the year and doing our mid-year budget check?
I know it's crazy, right?
Whew. I mean, it's been a long 6 months, I'll be honest. But now looking back, I'm like, okay, we're here. We're 6 months into it. So how do we go about checking our budget, making sure we're on track halfway through?
So every budget, as we always say, needs to begin with that goal. So you're going to
Hmm.
have, you want to first look at that goal and assess how have we been doing towards our goal. Maybe you're saving for something big, maybe
Hmm.
you're trying to pay off debt, but you want to sit down, look at your goal and say, how am I doing towards achieving that? And then figure out where you need to catch up or where do you need to make adjustments.
And I feel like in talking to people, a lot of people have been saving for a house. I feel like there's a lot of first time home
Yeah.
buyers right now, or maybe, as the market's changing, maybe people are trying to get into a different home, but, check that goal and make sure you're still on track. And if not, maybe change things a bit. It's okay to change,
Exactly.
right?
Yep. Change it up and
Hmm.
even look and learn from your mistakes you may have made, right? You may have
True.
seen that in the first half of the year maybe you came a little ahead of budget, right? So get retrospective, start to see where did you fall short and also where did you really succeed. If you are saving for that house, maybe you're ahead of saving for it. Where did that
Right.
savings come from? Start to identify. I think a lot of us, we probably budgeted for a lot more entertainment than we've had this year.
Oh, yeah.
So
Trips,
forecast.
everything.
Yeah, it's changed all of that, right? So now see
Mhm.
where that money come from and how can can you make changes that you can do that going forward?
Perfect. So learn from your past. And then, of course, looking toward your future, figure things out and change it based on what you've seen in the past.
Absolutely. As you look at the future, these next 6 months, think about what's going to come. A great example is Christmas,
Yeah.
right? That's only 6 months away. You think how
Gosh,
fast the last six
stop.
months went.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a great time to now look at that budget and maybe take that money that you've identified that you didn't spend for entertainment. You could apply that towards Christmas, and then you're able to build up a good amount of savings. So when big things come, you have that money already in place, and it's not a big shock to your budget or your checking account.
Dave, my holiday fund just got huge because of all my vacations canceled, all my concerts canceled. So guess I'll be buying some extra Christmas presents. How about trying a different method if things aren't working?
Yeah. So as you have identified all the places where you maybe have fallen short or where you make changes, maybe it comes down to how you're budgeting. So do some research. You can go
Okay.
online. There's things like the zero balance budget where you make sure that at the end of the month, 100% of your money somewhere, whether it's in spend or it's in savings, or you can find other tools. But just make sure you find the right budget that works for you.
I love it. Well, you've always got such great info. And halfway through the year, people, make sure you're on track. And if you aren't quite sure what to do, maybe contact somebody at Cypress. How can they do so, Dave?
Yep. Go to cypressu.com. We also have tons of great articles on our blog that will teach you everything you need to know about budgeting.
You do. Your blog is fantastic. So it has a lot of great tools. Thanks, Dave. Good to see you and see you next week.
Great to see you.